Who am I? This is a question that has been pondered for many, many, many years, centuries, eons. Lots of people wonder who they are. And I'm one of those. I grew up knowing my name, Dawn McAmoyle. But I had many identities imposed upon me by others because I listened to the conditioning of society. So when I met boys, I became what they wanted me to be. I liked what they liked. I did what they did. My family, I did what they did. I liked what they liked. I didn't go outside that norm. I joined the military and then I did what they said I could do. And then when I didn't really listen because I told about being abused, I got sick eventually and was asked to leave. This left me with a great hole, feeling like I was nothing and nobody and I had failed miserably. All I wanted to do was go and be a part of something bigger and find myself. I knew I wasn't what my family thought I was or what my friends thought I was, and I knew there was something deep inside of me that said I was more than that. So I strove and I tried, but then I failed. However, I didn't really fail because I kept trying. And, then I became a mother. And even though I feel like I failed miserably at that, I actually did succeed. And I did a fairly good job because, they're 23 and 26, still kicking. And I have a granddaughter now who's my reason for everything. She helped with my identity. Let's get back here. So, after I left with this hole, my kids, they filled it for a while, but they kept me stuck in a time warp of being asleep and staying at a level that was more akin to my trauma around 19. So I stayed stuck in a 19-year-old's head. And even though I was raising these children, I was lost and alone and forsaken because I was in a negative mindset that I left the military with. So I went to nursing school. I tried to better myself. I got married 3 times and failed miserably at those too. Probably because I didn't pick the best men. But that's all right because I've learned from everything. And I finally got out of my negative mindset. My negative, nobody, I'm nothing. When I met someone that appeared before me who had done a great transformation in themselves. And they stood like a mirror. Finally, all of the things that I thought I failed at, I saw as accomplishments. Coming forward about abuse in the military at a time when no one wanted to hear it in the late 1990s was an accomplishment. Going to university full-time with 2 small children, working full-time was an accomplishment. Everything that I had done wasn't all negative. So I started to focus on the positive and see the change, and then I started to be the change. And through some really hard work and some amazing people, I delved into the heart of my darkness. And I realized that as much as I wanted to be somebody because I knew I had a purpose and I had to do something and I had to be all of these things that I thought that I needed to be, I realized that after all of this work and seeing that being myself involved just being the best version of me I could possibly be, which means learning every day, learning from my experiences, doing the best that I can with what I have, and seeing the light in the negativity. And I learned that being nobody is actually amazing. So I'm always going to be Dawn McAmoyle. Have been, will be. It's not going to change.